Okay.
Kizzy,
Hi.
hi, how are you? Great?
Fine.
Nice, lovely. So, you mentioned before this video that you're into merchandising.
Yes.
You have been in merchandising 15 years.
Yes.
And that's awesome to know because you're considered an expert in your field. So I want to find out about Kizzy. Who is Kizzy? What Kizzy loves Kizzy behind the scenes.
Okay. Kizzy behind this is my mom. I have a 21-year-old daughter.
Okay, nice.
I'm a very simple person. Nothing extra, nothing extraordinary, but I'm a fun-going person. Very loving, very family-oriented. Very family-oriented. Um, I'm big on being a people person. I love being around people. I love communicating. I love giving proper word of advice. What else I can say? Nothing extra crazy.
So, for example, what's your favorite color?
I don't really have a favorite color.
Serious?
Serious.
What's your favorite movie?
I don't really have a favorite movie.
What's your favorite song?
I don't really have a favorite.
So what are movies you love to see?
I watch any type of movies,
And what songs do you love to listen to?
any type of song.
Okay, then that means you are easygoing person.
Yes, I am.
Awesome to hear. Right, so merchandising. Tell us about what you consider is merchandising because some people don't understand what is the definition of merchandising.
Okay. To me, merchandising is being able to display products in a manner that customers would be gravitated to, be able to see and willing to try, even if it's a new product.
Right.
Willing to try the way you display. Wait, wow, I like how this look. I want to try it. I want to see what it is. But it's actually being able to display your products in a manner that people will be drawn to it. Yeah.
Understood.
Yes.
And for your years in merchandising, what would you say would be some of the accomplishments that you have achieved thus far?
Well, we have like competitions sometimes. So it have like some certain times you will do up displays because that's one of the biggest things. So you will win awards for display. You will win monetary awards. You will be different. It have different types of things. So or you'll be recognized for doing this big display. But
So you won money already?
of course,
Many times?
a few times.
Okay.
Yeah, 3
And
times.
how was that for you?
Who wouldn't be glad for money? Who wouldn't be glad
So
to get
true.
money?
I think the misconception with merchandising and like promoting is that people don't understand when you're promoting, you're actually promoting for the product to be sold.
Sold, yes.
And then you're merchandising for the product, to be upkept.
sold. Yes, upkept
and
and
to be displayed appropriately. So
Yes.
it's two different titles.
Yes, it is.
And two different job description
Yes.
per se. And I think we have a big misconception with that in Trinidad. But what you merchandise presently?
food service. The company that I am currently in right now, they have drinks, they have food, sugar, rice, flour, yeast. They have cleaning products as well. They have detergents. They have a few products as well. But mostly food service.
Okay.
Mostly food service.
And you think you rather maybe merchandise something else or you're good in terms of the food merchandising?
I think merchandising across the board, you're supposed to be, to me, this is what I think, you're supposed to be willing to fall into any category. Because once you are able to display your product, it's more eye visual thing, displaying your products, having your products look neatly, nicely for a customer to be drawn to it.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, understood. Makes sense. To me, I love the fact of merchandising because it makes sense that your products are well displayed, are upkept, and so forth. Like, this might sound a bit peculiar, but I know it have like particular companies that they have individuals doing everything. You're merchandising, you're basically promoting, you're basically doing this display should be here and there and so forth, which is something entirely different. And that is really so disheartening to know because what I'm saying is that companies now is like it's 3 and 4 portfolios. So like how you have that merchandising opportunity, you strictly deal with merchandising. You're not dealing with no 2 or 3 other portfolios per se.
No, well, this company in particular, no. but I have done it before where we have done promotions. I have
Right.
started out as a promoter actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I have started as a promoter for the same company before.
Yeah.
And I went into merchandising, but it have times that you will do promotions, you will go around giving out stuff. You know, it goes with the territory a little bit sometimes.
Right, yeah.
It goes with the territory because sometimes the company will say, well, hey, this person might have a free moment. Let them give out this for like a half an hour. Let them promote this for like a half an hour. So it kind of goes with it a little bit.
Okay, understood. So, what sort of challenges you would say that you maybe face in your merchandising career? If you are facing any? Most likely you could have faced maybe in the first 2 years to maybe, I don't know.
Not really. I was kind of a favorite, but
It was kind of,
a favorite.
okay, all right.
But in my first couple of years with the other company that I worked with, we will have re-merchandising exercise. So we will always go into different supermarkets. They will do over like displays. They will do over a whole section of products. Sometimes we will do over the whole lane. So the first couple of years, I used to do that with my managers, and then
Right,
we will
yeah.
go around to supermarkets while we had our regular jobbers. So sometimes we will go there in the evening or in the night, and you put in the extra hours. That was one of the, to me, that was it was a fun moment because you actually get to have that one-on-one with your managers. It wasn't like a separate, like, oh, well, we are above, you don't get to socialize with us. That was one thing I had appreciated with that company in the early stages, that they made you feel welcome. So, to me, it wasn't really a challenge. The only challenge was is getting less sleep.
Let's
Sleep.
sleep. Oh, okay.
That's the only challenge. It was getting less sleep, but it was getting that one-on-one relationship, that one-on-one bonding, and the one-on-one training with the managers and what they were running.
So here it is now. You mentioned about you were a promoter. So what a promoter, when you were a promoter, your job description was?
Right. So when I was promoting with this company, we will go events. They will have products that they will give out, like if they have a sports day, because they have a sports drink. So we will go out, we will give out sports drinks, juice. So it was a little different from supermarket, where they would go to more sports events, more, if it have like an event, a party event, they'll give out drinks like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So which one you rather out of the two, promoter or being a merchandiser?
Both.
It don't matter.
Promotion is fun though, I'm not gonna lie. Promotion is real fun.
Because promotions is like you're promoting an actual event, but
Yes.
merchandising is like you're in the store.
You're in the
just-
store
Yeah.
within a few hours. Yeah. And promotion, to me, promotion, yeah, I mean both places, because you do have to be customer service oriented in the groceries as well. But in promotions now you get to interact with customers. You get to have that one-on-one sometimes with people.
Yeah.
And when you're able to explain the products and, people ask you a question, you're able to tell them what it is and whatnot. Both is fun though.
Yeah.
And it all comes down to you as the individual. You must be willing to be open and free-minded to deal with people. If you know you're coming and you know you're not having that mood, you gotta gather yourself. You have to gather yourself.
I like how you said that.
Yeah.
In this field that I would say we are in, because everybody basically promoting or selling something.
Yep.
If you are not a people person,
Yep.
you would really feel at what you are doing. And how you become a people person.
I think that's something that's kind of natural to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm not saying that every day I get up and I'm all bubbly and joyous, but when you make up your mind to go to work,
Right.
I feel whatever issues, whatever problems you have to leave it home and you have to gather yourself, because the person who outside, they didn't add to your problem, so they're not expecting to be, to read no attitude or no kind of thing with you. They want to know that you are being pleasant to them regardless. So you have
Correct.
to leave your issues behind. That's why I tell people, gather yourself before you come into the workplace. It's not every day you're willing to be friendly and things, but gather yourself.
That's why you see customer service is something that it needs to be taught and
Yes.
consistently trained persons, because not everybody understands what is customer service.
Exactly.
Because you have a bad day, you expect that you should relay that bad day feeling onto a customer,
Yes.
which that customer can look at you every day and say, you operate so professionally, but this day, you are not. And you maybe do that to someone who might be a new customer, and they may not know you, and that could create an entire
Yes.
drama by itself. So dealing with emotional intelligence, which is like things that happen outside of work and trying to bring that into work, I think that is something that we don't see how much companies really
Yes.
focus on.
That
Because they're
customer
supposed to be,
service part, yep.
yeah, they're supposed to be taught every 6 months. Because besides customer service, emotional intelligence is something different. That's like you as a person, as an individual, like what's going on besides work
Yeah.
and what's going on outside of work that could affect the actual work itself.
Yes. Because and that's another thing, people don't realize that people have issues. People really do have real life
Yeah,
issues.
correct.
So sometimes when you come out to work, I don't know what you're dealing with. I don't know what issues you may have, and I just think you're just lashing out. So as you said, that is something that companies is supposed to focus on. Your mental health is a serious thing, and some people have serious issues going on. We just don't know.
True. So true.
Yeah.
So like persons who might consider as young professionals who maybe want to enter the merchandising field, and you being in the field for approximately 15 years, what sort of advice would you give young women or even young men who want to enter the field that you're in?
To me, merchandising right now is hard work. Reason,
Seriously?
yes, because
Okay.
reason it's not like
I'm not saying seriously in the sense that, it's not true what you say.
No, it
but
is. It
want to
is.
hear what you have to say.
It is. Remember, it's a competitive market. So remember, companies are constantly growing. So every day, some companies bringing a new product.
Correct.
So with them being growing, your workload is growing. So it means that I'm not saying that it's supposed to be easy. It's supposed to be where it's not supposed to be drained at the end of the day, but it is hard right now. Because the last company I came from, they had many products. They
So
had
how you be competitive with all these different companies? What is the strategy behind it? Because you mentioning about it have many competitors, and then now for your product to stand out, what a merchandiser should be doing in order for the products to be standing out?
Okay. Well, a lot of times company will give you POP, meaning shelf stockers, like things to
Point of placement.
point of placements
Okay.
and stuff to make your product pop, basically to make it pop. And one of the things as a merchandiser, you're supposed to always make sure that your displays, even your packing on the shelf is always neatly packed, it's always welcoming to our customer. You remember, that's the first thing they see when they go in.
So let me ask this question. You mentioned something valid. POPs, point of placement stickers. So if your brand, let's say, don't have that consistently, will a company who has POPs consistently have that competitive advantage over the company for sure, despite the product the company sells is exceptional product?
Right. So this is kind of a challenge that I am having. No, because the company that I came from before is a bigger company.
Right.
So they would have the money to, I'm not saying that the other companies are, but it's on a smaller scale. So they will have the money to spend on POPs and, put up on promotions, different things. They will have this money. So this company that I am currently in, I could already tell that they don't have certain things because I don't have POPs like that.
Whoa.
So meaning that when I go into a supermarket now, I have to make sure that my product is always neatly packed, it's always neatly displayed properly. You don't want it. I'm not saying customers is not going to pull it down, but you must make sure that the next pack behind is neatly displayed because that's one of the things that if you don't have POPs, was the next thing as you said.
Yeah.
So you make sure your displays are in order, is properly well put together. Because this company don't have that.
So by you not having POPs, do you see where it is the other competitors have a competitive advantage?
Yes.
And
Yes.
it's in your face.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right now, they have a product. This is true story. They have
Okay.
a product right now. Whereas the other company has a product, but it's already an established product.
Right.
So you want to get this product out there into the markets. It's a higher price product. You actually paying in the supermarket for this space. You're paying for a whole 4 feet coming down space. And it is still not moving. Because one of the things, like I told the salesperson, they don't do promotions. They don't have proper POPs. You're not, if I don't know about your product, how could I be able to come closer to it? How would I know what it is if you're not sampling, if you're not offering the product to me to try it? That's one of the things with them. Sorry about that.
No problem, yeah.
Yeah, but that's one of the issues with them at the moment, that they don't have that's they're not on that level with price, especially.
Yeah. That's is unfortunate, but at the end of the day, I understand exactly where you're coming at because the point of placement stickers, it projects the brand and help the brand to build that
Yes,
visibility.
it does. Yes,
know?
it does.
And what you would like to say in closing, anything to mention about maybe someone could maybe improve in terms of whoever merchandising or anything that you want to mention?
Even if it's not merchandising, I believe that whatever job you have to do, you have to go into it with a willing mind. Um, Make up your mind knowing fully well that you are willing to come out there and do the extra mile, because a lot of time merchandisers do the extra line. They do put out the extra effort. They put in the extra hours too, and they are underrated. So if you know you're not willing to do these things, this is not the field for you.
Understood and well said.
Yes.
And thank you very much for your
Thank you.
time.